path is war. My fate is fight. An endless struggle. Day and night. Those who dare.
We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place.
Justice means nothing without mercy. Let her go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
They're gone. Are you all right?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
Knocked it out. Great. If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerûn by the short hairs. Sound good?
You want to just team up with some blood-stained killer? Because I'm fine with that.
These are my chosen. They speak for me.
That feels good.
I still can't touch you, though.
Do you want to?
I know your voice. I've heard it before.
Yes, you have. I saved you before.
You swear to defend life itself, to protect all that is good and natural, and to repel wickedness wherever it threatens.
No, this grove is under my protection.
Traitor! You think you can stand against me and the Absolute?
Get up. You won't die today.
It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you.
Don't fight back. Remember me. The battlefield, my true desire.
By the way, have you gotten the achievement for killing things with the hammer?
My fate.
Yes.
My fire.
Well, hello, buddy.
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away.
Care to tell me why you're conjuring an image of the goddess?
For the seldom purpose of prayer. Mystra commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
Magic is like music, but while you need it written down, I can play my ear.
Fair
By
enough.
ear.
Though in the end, we're still playing the same composition. Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together.
By all means.
Then follow my lead.
God, my
Now
face.
A
familiar feeling, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
Ah, yes. The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
You see, or is it sense, the unmistakable presence of Mystra, the Lady of Mysteries. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Incredible, though of course I could have imagined it by myself.
You're hard to please, aren't you?
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate. The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold.
Sorry, Gale, I'm already
lonesome.
promised to another.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Okay. Hi, buddy.
Hi.
Been a minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah. All right. I think we've pretty much. Yeah, I think we're ready to finally move on.
Yep, that is the truth. We've been ready to move on for a while. It's just a matter of schedule alignments, and as you know how that goes.
Yeah. Well, first of all, where we left off, we need to get some sleep so we can get rested up and be ready to move on.
Yes, sir. Everybody's got swirlies.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
Hey, Halson.
It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
We get a cure, and the chance to hit these arseholes where they live. Sounds good.
Words never truer spoken.
Moonrise Towers it is then. I better make haste.
Wait. There's more you need to know. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Sounds like I've no choice. I need to find a way through.
You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I've already found the place you're talking about. It's called Grimforge.
You've already been? Impressive. You'll make me redundant at this rate. What did you find?
Absolute followers, but that's about all.
Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Let's go then.
May Sylvanas guide us.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Yeah, we already took care of that.
You're a little behind there, Lae'zel. A little behind there.
Speaking of, you actually have an egg from there. I'm gonna let you take care of that, okay? All right. So speaking of the Grimforge, that was the route that you had actually recommended. So
it is one of the routes that is of the easier of the paths. Yes, but we got to make sure we double back on doing the other things once we get there. But yes, the Grimforge is the better of the two options to go.
All right, so where are we heading?
If you push your little camp icon and then leave camp, it should be the very bottom icon. It should put you back. Yeah, there you are. And Shadowheart wants to talk.
She does?
At least for me, she does.
Well, go ahead, because it doesn't show up for me.
All these telltale signs of Dark Justiciars that we've been seeing. I'm having a hard time believing they're a coincidence.
It could be nothing, but all the same, lands like these have been seen all sorts throughout the years.
Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything.
Coincidence is more common than destiny, in my experience. Don't get your hopes
Still,
up.
there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything.
Okay, she repeating herself. There we go. That's all she had to say. Okay. Okay.
All right, where to, sir?
All right. So the best way to do this would be to go back towards where we came from. We probably be just faster just to teleport to the Underdark Grimforge. Yeah, Underdark Grimforge way marker. There we go. And it's just right across the way. After you, sir.
Ah, there's an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
And away we go.
Welcome to Act 2.
We're here.
Mm-hmm.
Moving in.
Give me a second. I'll open this up. Ta-da!
Anything of use?
Go ahead. Good stuff in there.
Definitely gonna need a torch from what I remember.
Yep, everybody except Karlach has a torch, so you might want to give her one. Shadowheart doesn't need it. I do, however. So, and you do as well.
Wanna dance?
Okay, we have torches.
Swift as my feet can carry me. I'll take that.
Chasm Creeper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have a wizard. Or weary traveler.
I need a quick word.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
May I inquire who is inquiring?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the darkened unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek.
The inside of his mouth is glowing.
Yeah.
I do know Gale, yes. He's in our camp at the moment.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
It would be my pleasure.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you.
Back to camp.
Thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yes, Gale, where's your decorum?
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent here as an actual divine messenger?
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. And I trust you told your fellow traveler here the nature of your ills.
I can't say that so far I've volunteered the entire truth.
Do you mean to say you've never bothered to disclose how dangerous you are?
Not in so many words. No.
Then you two have much to discuss after I'll have taken my leave. In short, Gale, through his own doing, has become a living explosive that could wipe from this world this very gathering, and much more besides. For his folly, Mystra forsook him. But now, she has decreed he is to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How so?
The orb.
Precisely. That which renders him so dangerous is an orb of Netherese origin that is buried within his chest. And that, Gale, is how we arrive at the heart of my directive. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help, or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mistra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mistrariel, Italion, Thras, Annas. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
And as he said, Gale wants to talk.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room. You have questions for me? And I promise I have answers.
What's this orb Elminster was talking about?
Ah,
well, that's a rather long and complicated story. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
We can go over all that later. Straight to the sordid, please.
Suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mystra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. Fortunately, this need no longer be a concern. Not until I meet the heart of the Absolute, whatever that is.
Okay. Well, now we know Gale's story.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am going to point out one little thing I'm noticing, because it is kind of an annoyance for me, and I'm sure it's going to be for people watching. They needed better conversation camera positions. Because when the shoulder of my armor is literally taking up most of the screen, that's bad camera placement. conversational cameras do not have to be literally on the shoulder. Like, they don't. I don't know why so many games do that. Anyway. All right, I think we can leave camp now, right? Yeah.
We should be able to, yeah.
All right. Back to what we were doing.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Uh-oh.
You have no torch.
2 seconds.
Yes. There is a in the bottom left-hand side, right next to your portrait, there is a button that says toggle light source.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, Shadowheart's fine because the Hammer of Lathander basically is a light source upon itself, so.
Stand by me if you need to keep warm in this awful place.
Your ear was in the way.
Never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Sorry.
Only way to Moonrise, unfortunately.
Oh my god, my running animation while holding the torch. I gotta shit. I gotta shit. I gotta shit.
I gotta take a poo.
Okay. Now, I just remember.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
What's up for discussion?
Save your thoughts for later.
Oh, well, fine.
Okay, I'll talk to her. Hold on.
To wait.
This
Can't
place is
talk right now.
heavy.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
But what about me?
You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Foreshadowing. Bah, 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 bah.
That attitude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. Excuse me.
More for me.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Ah.
Watch the shadows. Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
One who has sworn an oath to do no harm. Lower your weapons, please.
Whether we attack or not depends entirely on you, love. Come into the light. Hands high.
Strut.
Jonas, move in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he gone.
Jonas!
Where are you? Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything. Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg?
he's ugly.
He's not looking so good. Get behind me. I'll protect you.
Not our style. Harpers, to arms!
Well, hello, Mr. I'm gonna be hiding back here. What you doing? Oh, I missed.
Avoiding your shots, apparently.
Yeah, no kidding. Got him. That one's gone. No sneak attacks on my watch. By golly. Just remember, before you you start smacking stuff with the torch, you
Yeah.
want to equip your weapon.
Shit. The shadows took you. Make every strike count!
Where are you going?
Why are you running?
You just gave yourself the shadow curse. Good job, buddy. You ran out of the light.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it eats an action, doesn't it? Dang.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Bummer.
Well.
Aw.
Damn.
Ready for another round?
It was worth the shot.
Tactical.
Kabooey. Get him, Karlach.
Finish them off!
Okay. Target outside normal range. I can fix that. There we go. Goes from 60% to 90%. Alright, I gotta get a little bit closer. There we go. Ah, you got blinded.
Oh, oh, oh.
Need to find a way forward.
Watch this. Find a route. I feel out. Miserable. What kind of dark is this?
Nice. Oh, they laughing at me.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place? You mean somewhere the shadows can't penetrate?
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
To the inn we go?
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
Attention!
Is that blood? No, never mind. Need to find a way forward.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Hey, now. Just this once. I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
Ah!
Jesus.
Easy. Give me a chance to earn your trust.
You're about to. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I am not a true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
The weave itself burns through my veins. Perhaps the tadpole is afraid.
I've met no sorcerer that powerful. And I've met many. Now speak plain. How do you have control?
Okay, she called me on that bluff.
Yeah, I would say number one.
in the hells is that thing? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I just want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Here we are.
So you have a date with Damon.
So just about do.
Just about.
Just about.
But first, we have some very important items over
Stock
here.
up while you can.
Yes.
I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
I have been waiting to come here. Let me see it. Okay. So, first things first, the number one thing I know I need is right... There it is. Cloak of Protection.
Yep.
Take care now.
Okay, so before we progress,
yes,
you just informed me of something that we need to take care of really quickly. So let us... Oh, and Karlach wants to talk to me. Well, hold on, baby. We will get to that in just a second. So we need to go back to the Myconid colony.
Yes, you need to go give Nir's head to... I think his name is Sava, or the leader of the
Sovereign,
Myconid colony.
Sovereign Spa.
Spa. There you go. I know who I'm talking about. I just forget names.
Yeah, the really cool looking guy. Kind of looks like an alien from Independence Day, but it glowy.
Yeah, very much so. I didn't make that connection until now. That's pretty cool.
All right, where's he at? He's up there.
He's up at the top.
Seen everything.
Yep.
I have something to ask.
I'm gonna be honest, I completely missed that was the quest he gave us.
Peacebringer, be at home.
I have slain the creature called Glut. It was scheming to slaughter your circle.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peacebringer. I now name you Kin Spirit.
Cool. One more thing.
Peacebringer.
He still calls me Peacebringer. I brought you Nir's head. Ooh.
The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
2 title upgrades in 1 line, 2 dialogues. Woohoo!
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
There you go.
Receive the Envoy's Amulet. All right.
Yep.
Back to
Little
last light in.
Yeah. Little backtracking, but it's okay. I'm just glad just going to Act 2 did not break that quest, because most of the other quests do break once you enter Act 2. So, kind of happy that that didn't break.
Oh no, Karlach doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Damn it.
It's okay. You probably should still talk to her.
Easy path.
Honey,
Hey, soldier.
We got some infernal metal. What should we do with it?
Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug soon.
Get more than that. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna admit that was fucking adorable.
Yeah, that was good.
And there he is, right there.
Yep.
Do not touch the barrel.
No, don't. Please don't.
Karlach, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Let's hear the bad news.
Ew, no. Good news, please, my good man.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
You're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on.
Hold on, Karlach. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Thank you, Damon.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day!
I'm so happy for you. For both of us, if I'm honest.
Me too. Whenever you want to turn in, I'd love to take this whole touch thing for a test drive. I know we have important things to do, but We deserve a little sweetness too.
Karlach, I'm worried about what Damon said about your engine. We need to get you back to Avernus or it's going to blow.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
It wouldn't be forever. You could return just long enough for us to find some solution.
You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
Will you at least think about going back before it's too late?
Nope. Thanks so much for asking, though. Look, I don't want to fight. That's the exact opposite of what I want to do right now. Let's start over. Hi, I'm Karlach, and I get to touch you anytime I want. How about that? What are you thinking about?
You got a second upgrade. How does it feel?
Incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real. I can be close to you now, without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
You've earned it after all you've endured.
No more than anyone else. Well, maybe slightly more. But that's the past now. I'm free. More free than I've ever been now.
I've never been more excited for anything in my life.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil, and a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers, and you're getting them out.
And this is our problem. How exactly?
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
You end Will's pact and go your separate ways.
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
We could always let the cult infect the asset. I bet they'd make a loyal thrall.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. but I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul-bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
After what Will sacrificed to save you, it's time to repay the favor.
I never forget what Will did. Not ever. I'm here because of him. And I'd do just about anything to help him. But devils never lose. You know that, right? Sure, they'll give you a bit of tat here and there, but the house always wins.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can but it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
It wasn't even a choice. They needed my help.
Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
Are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I am. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
My transformation?
Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Why did the Absolute want you?
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Hey, soldier. I thought I might come visit you later, when everyone's asleep.
Shall I knock the others out and hurry them up?
Please. We've waited long enough, I think. See you later. I can't wait. I think the others are asleep. Hi.
Oh, she's adorable. How are you feeling?
Like a creature. Pulse. Heat. Desire. Since I met you, all I wanted was to be close to you. We're sure I won't hurt you, right?
Let's take things slowly.
Slow. To tell you the truth, I feel like I have two modes. Off and on. You might have to show me how slow works. Maybe I like slow after all. So, can I kiss you now? Look at that. Not even a light singeing. Since I met you, all I wanted to do was touch you. Now that I can, I never want to let you go.
Feel the same way.
Really now, I hope you know that I'm yours. Completely. And I'd like to take you to bed now.
I thought you'd never ask.
Gods be damned. It's a good day to be alive.